Paul, how do you assess that tonight?
Well, again, you can't legislate for individual mistakes. I think Stephen is a bit down. It should be a bit down at the minute because at the end of the day he's been involved in a couple of goals lately. But it's individual errors by certain players that's costing us dear. We can't get started when we're chasing the game. And in the first half I felt that we lost 2 bad goals and the heads went down. I thought the second half when I had a wee chat with my half time and we came out, I thought we were a bit more positive in our approach, and I think in the end of the day we could have maybe got a goal back, and who knows what would have happened then. But football it's very strange at this minute. I would say 4, 5, 6 players are injured this minute would probably start for us. So it's difficult at this minute in time to get a settled team to the standards I'm looking for. We show signs periodically through the game, but we just don't get a full 90 minutes. So we just soldier on. Again, there's Laird going to miss a couple of weeks now with a pulled hamstring. So it's not going well at the minute.
And as a manager, when you clearly set up to be solid, what can you do when a player makes an error? I guess there's not a lot.
Well, I wouldn't have expected Stephen, who had a fantastic season for us last year, has been involved in 3 goals this year. And defenders are young and inexperienced, but hopefully they're going to learn quick. They don't smell danger to the extent I would like them to. In the end, as I said, it didn't take a rocket scientist to understand we lost 6 goals in 2 games. Where our problems lie at this moment in time. But in the end, we're going to have to get on the training ground. The only place we can sort this is on the training ground. There's nowhere else. And the problem is we've got to watch the rest. Make sure we get the right enough rest as well, because in the end, just we've got very few. We're now down to 15 players to pick from, and 3 of them are on the bench will be strikers now. So it's a bit disappointing the way things are turning out for us at the minute.
I was going to ask about that. Probably, as it stands, only 4 subs. As I make, you've got 8 players out injured. Will you be speaking to the board of directors to try and get some reinforcements in?
The board of directors have been excellent so far. They've allowed just to reshuffle and rebuild. I know myself. If I can put my starting 11 out there, we're going to be competitive in this league. I think we proved it on Saturday in the second half. We're not going to play the QPRs every week in the Bournemouths and the Crystal Cities and the Sheffield and the Swansea under-21s. We're not going to play teams like that. So in the end, I'm appreciative of the situation. And in the end, we've got to get everybody healthy again as quickly as possible. But the crux of the matter is we've got games at the same time. And we've got to start putting points on the board. We don't want to be in a dogfight at the end of the season, and all of a sudden these players come back and having to get a blend and a shape to this again. We've got to dust ourselves down and make sure that 2 days in the training ground are beneficial for our performance and result on Saturday.
Will you be trying to get a player or 2 in before Bristol Rovers, just to help out in the short term at least?
It would be nice, but at the end of the day, we'll cross that bridge come Thursday. I don't want to, at the end of the day, it's dissecting this game. This game isn't to be dissected. It has to be for our defensive frailties. But as far as dissecting it, we're not, as I said, we're not going to play that standard. So I will weigh everything up and decide whether I bring 1 or 2 players in. We'll just have to wait and see.
Of the injured, are any close? Any likely to be involved at the weekend?
Compton could probably push himself to be ready for the Luton game. Gibbons is the same. Tozer's still late September. And Dawson is the same. And Gillette's obviously just before Christmas. So Dixon again has got problems, which is another, So then there's experienced players in that I've named it that would be really influential to the team. Who would be a football manager? I'm saying at this minute in time, that's what it's all about. I'm saying, I've got to go away now and dust myself down. And I know the things we're going to have to work on. I know we can get it right. As I said, it's just trying to get the team healthy.